Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to be focused on what is coming next in this connection. So what does the next chapter look like? What changes might be coming your way with them? We're going to unpack all of that here today for you using some oracle cards and some tarot. I am so glad you're here, by the way. I hope you are having a fabulous day or night whenever you are joining us. So to give you a quick rundown of what you can expect during your reading here today, we're going to get started with the oracle cards that I have pulled for us to save some time. And then after that, we're going to dive even deeper using the tarot. Later on in the reading, I'll pull some channeled message cards to see what this person would like to say to you during this time period, or things they might actually come out and say. And then we'll also get a few tiles and charms out to give further insight, some more confirmation. You might see important symbols come out, or names or initials. And then, as always, I'm going to end our reading today with a short message just for you, whatever you need to hear most right now from universe, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with this connection. So I highly encourage you to stick around till the end. It's always good to do a good energy reset at the end of a reading. So let's get into it, you guys. I'm excited, and I'm excited you're here. Representing what's coming next, we have the fault line and the threshold, resin, breath, and mortification, as well as crow and unicorn. The unicorn is the third eye chakra in this deck. So you've been receiving signs of a big change in the works, haven't you? I know we are talking about what's coming next. I can tell you without a doubt that something that has been inevitable is coming in for this connection. And the thing about it is you've already been receiving a lot of signs of this, maybe through dreams, maybe through synchronicities you see on a day-to-day basis. Maybe it's just something you feel in your gut to be true, but your intuition has been trying to tell you about this for a while now, and I feel like you've actually been ignoring it, or maybe you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your own intuition. Because there's shakiness afoot here, and you can feel this impending change. It's just maybe it's a change you're not necessarily excited about. That's kind of what my gut is telling me here. With the fault line, which was our first card that I pulled for us here today, it gives this analogy of walking across a frozen lake. If you've never done that before, basically, if you have done it before, you know what I'm about to say. If you haven't done it before, maybe just picture it in your mind with me. But it gives this analogy of walking across a frozen lake. And as you're walking across that lake, you can hear little crackles and creaks beneath your feet. Almost like you can feel that the ice is about to give through before it actually happens, right? It's almost like you can sense that there's this shakiness that's afoot, but maybe you keep walking across that lake even after you hear those noises, almost as if you're in denial of an impending change or an impending tower moment, right? And we have the threshold coming out, which tells me that this is coming in really soon. I know that we are, in today's reading, the question at hand is what is coming next in the connection, so therefore it would imply that it's sooner rather than later, but this is even more confirmation of that. This impending change, this big time event that's going to occur, is something that you've been sensing and picking up on for a while now, but maybe you've been in denial of. You've been trying to keep going on your merry way across that frozen lake, even when you've been hearing the cracks and creaks beneath your feet, hoping that it doesn't happen, but deep down inside, you know that it's coming. And you're right on the precipice of this. You're about to cross that, excuse me, you're about to cross that threshold into this new reality with your person. Something is getting solidified and something is getting broken down during this next chapter. And the breath card coming out at the center of our spread here, to me, is almost like a reminder from universe that everything is going to be okay in the end, no matter what this is. And even if this event is something you're not necessarily excited about, it is ultimately leading you and your person to where you both need to go in this lifetime. It's a part of your course, it's a part of your destiny. So if you're able to have faith and trust in the process, it might help out a lot here. I mean, I don't imagine a way where it won't help you out to have faith and to relax and trust in God and the universe that you're going where you need to go. I'm not going to lie to you guys, okay? We'll get more information out with the tarot, but my gut is telling me for some of you, there's going to be a major ending in this connection. Whether that's an ending of the connection itself, like a breakup or a separation, I can't say for sure. We'll see what comes out in the tarot. But there is a big ending coming in for this connection. And I think it's something that you're unsure about. And maybe that's why, even though your intuition has been telling you this is coming for a while now, maybe you've been in denial of it. Either because you don't want the ending to occur or because you just don't feel like you're ready for it yet. You wanted more time. So let's hop into the tarot. Let's see what details I can get out for you guys here today, because this is a big deal. I also want to note for you, though, that I pay very close attention to the way the energy feels when I read. And even though this feels like a change you might not be ready for with your person, I feel calm right now. I feel peaceful. I feel at ease, which tells me it's not going to be as bad as maybe you're assuming it will be or you're worried it might be. It might actually be a blessing in disguise that feels almost relieving or calm when it happens. So even if it's an end to the connection, or an end to the relationship, I don't feel like it's something that's going to be absolutely devastating. And it could just be an end to the current chapter you're in with this person. And I don't think it's going to be as anxiety provoking or stressful as you might be worried it could be. Okay. Take a look at that. Okay. So that's the Death card. Let me hold it up for you so you can see it more closely. That encompasses everything we were just talking about. There's an ending and a transition on its way to this connection right now. I'm going to try to pull as many details as I can for you. Okay. All right, we're going to take that top card. That was crazy. It like wanted to spin out. Okay. That's the Four of Swords, by the way. You see, that's exactly what we were just talking about. This is such a beautiful message. We have the Death card, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands. This almost reminds me of like somebody being put to rest in a way. So what this message is telling me is that, yes, there is an ending coming. There is a transition. I mean, even if you think of the energy of death itself, it's just one state of existence transitioning into another state of existence, right? And so that's what's coming in for this connection. There is a big ending coming, but when it happens, you are going to be feeling peaceful. You're actually going to go through a state of feeling like you can finally breathe out again and rest. Maybe it's even just taking a break for a little bit of time so you can recover, get better sleep, take care of your body. Whatever this is that's coming in is going to be something that actually brings you a lot of peace of mind. You're going to feel like you can finally breathe. You can finally relax. And I get it. You know, change is scary sometimes. Even changes for the better can be quite scary and intimidating because the ego likes to stay with what feels familiar. And I talk about this on my channel all the time for a reason. The ego likes to stay stuck. It likes to stay in what feels familiar. That's why Dark Night of the Soul and ego breakdown is so uncomfortable, because the ego is kind of like a program, right? It likes to know what's coming next. It likes to stay with the predictable because at least the ego understands the predictable. But when we make big changes, the ego doesn't know what to do with that. It's like it doesn't compute because it doesn't know what to expect, right? And I feel like after this change actually happens and the ending is complete, you're going to feel like you can finally breathe a sigh of relief because you're no longer waiting for the inevitable. You're no longer having to brace for the unexpected, and you're going to find that it feels a lot more comfortable and peaceful than maybe you're assuming it will be right now. The Three of Wands coming out as the last card for this part of the spread is telling me that not only are you going to feel peaceful in that moment, you're also going to feel really hopeful of what the future actually holds for you. So maybe right now, one of the issues is you don't know what the future looks like when this change occurs with your person. But once it actually happens, you're like, oh, you know what? I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the future now. I can really rest and be at peace knowing that things are moving forward in life. Okay. All right. I want to get a different deck out now. And I just want to pull more information. What else can you tell me about what's coming next in this connection, please? Thank you. All right. Oh, okay. All right. And then the Four of Wands. Okay. Hold on a moment. So I'm seeing a split here. There's going to be a split for the collective because I'm having two very different messages come through. So as always, take messages if, when, and how they resonate. Leave behind any that do not, and really listen to your gut right now, okay? Because some of you are going in this direction, some of you are going in that direction, and they're quite opposite. It's like a crossroads here, okay? Kind of like the image on these cards where there's a beam of light going that way or that way. But anyway, so we have the Hanged Man, the Lovers, Death, and the Four of Wands. Look at all these major arcana right here again, by the way. Okay, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm an honest reader, so I got to read it as I see it. I'll elaborate on both sides of the coin, just so you know, but I just want to throw the options out there, or the paths out there, so you know what we're talking about, okay? Some of you are going to be ending this connection with your person. There's going to be a separation or a breakup, okay? And then inversely, some of you are going to be staying with them, but it's going to feel like a new relationship. It's going to feel like a good and prosperous relationship. Now, let's start with those of you out there that are going to be ending this connection with your person. If that's you and that's what's coming, I can tell you that there is someone better fit for you on their way to you, okay? So for those of you who will be breaking up with this person or ending it or going into separation with them, there is a better connection that's coming your way after that ending has taken place, okay? There will be a new person that comes in. They could be a divine counterpart of yours. It could be a soulmate. It basically, this person that's coming in after this ending takes place for you is going to be your perfect match. Now, I'm not saying the relationship will be perfect, because no relationship is. Every relationship, even the most beautiful soulmate relationships, come with problems sometimes, right? But this is the person that is a divine match for you. They are a divine counterpart for you. They're going to be like your equal yet opposite match. You're going to complement each other energetically, and, you know, just basically it's going to be supreme. It's going to be a very, very positive relationship. And I see the two of you coming into a union with each other, like a real 3D union, possibly even leading towards marriage or formal commitment. I don't see it being like a situationship type of deal where it's confusing and you don't know where you stand with one another. You're coming together in union, and it's going to be a harmonious union for you and this new person. Now, for those of you who are going in the opposite direction, and it's this person that we're talking about, you're staying with them, what's going to happen for you is it's going to be like there's a metaphorical death of the current state of the relationship, and you're going to be going through a rebirth process with this person. It's almost like the relationship itself is going to be a brand new relationship, almost as if you were meeting a new person for the first time. So the ending that we're talking about here is going to be a big one. It's going to be a huge one. You're both almost becoming different people, but better versions of yourself. And that's why the relationship is going to feel like a brand new relationship. So if there's been heaviness between the two of you, or big karmic lessons that haven't been learned or solidified, I see them coming to a close. Like both of you are really coming back into this connection in a healed state. Maybe for some of you out there, there's going to be a brief separation where you go your separate ways, you heal, you do your work, and then you come back together with the same person. But there's no getting around it. There is a big ending coming in for this connection, and whether or not you come back together or stay with this person or a new person is coming in, the ending is coming. And I know some of you out there really don't want to hear that, because that was the first message I got for you guys, is that you've already been feeling this. You already know this ending is coming and you are not excited about it. You're nervous about it. You've been in denial of it. You've been, maybe trying to do everything you possibly can to avoid this ending coming in. But there's no avoiding it, I'm here to say, okay? It is coming in for you. It's coming in soon. You're right on the threshold of it. Like it's literally knocking at your door, and it's about time to open that door up and accept it. This is a part of your plan. This is a part of your divine path. This is something your soul likely knew would happen before you incarnated, and there's some really big and important lessons that are meant to be learned from this experience. And it is for the purpose of your ascension and growth. It's going to help you grow and evolve into a better version of yourself. So no matter what, whether there's a new person coming into your life or this person staying in your life, the ending is still going to happen. You're going to have to leave an old version of yourself behind, and the ego doesn't like that. Maybe that's why you've been in denial of it, but nonetheless, regardless, it's still coming in for you. Okay, and I think I also needed to add for you that it's going to be really important that you listen to those signs that have been coming through for you. Whatever they are, whether they're coming in the form of angel numbers or synchronicities or animal symbols and totems or dreams or just a gut feeling. Your Clairsentience is just telling you, and your Claircognizance is just telling you, what's coming. You just have to listen to it, okay? I think your divine team and your soul has been trying to prepare you for this, because you know that this is a big change. And it's time to just, instead of bracing for it or avoiding the inevitable, welcome that change in, because it's going to be for your highest good. Okay, so let's get out a few channeled messages from your person to you now during this time of change. For those of you who have a new person coming in, we're going to ignore them for right now, okay? I'm going to talk about your current person, this person that you're experiencing the change with. What are they going to say to you during this time? What will they want to say to you during this time? Let's see what that's all about. Okay, so talk to me. Tell me what this person will say or want to say during this time of change. Okay, we have, I'm so attracted to you. You are the best thing in my life. I feel you even though we are apart. Oop. I wonder if you are happy without me and I'm becoming a better person. Hold on. Okay. So I would honestly say for the majority of you watching, you're probably going to be going through a separation with this person, okay? Honestly, I can really just feel that coming through very, very strongly. Whether you get back together with them or stay separated and a new person is coming in for you, whichever side that is, this person that we're doing the reading on right now, they love you. This person acknowledges that you were the best thing in their life. They're still very attracted to you. They still feel you even when you're apart during this time of separation. They're questioning things about you. They hope you're happy. They're wondering how you're doing. And they are healing. They're doing their work to be a better person and to do that healing work. So again, for some of you out there, there's going to be this separation and then you're coming back together with this person after they've healed and you've healed. For others of you, this connection is being laid to rest, so to speak, and a new person is coming in for you. But regardless of what the story is for you and your person, I don't think things are ending on bad terms. I don't think that it's like a 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords type of situation. You might not be happy about that change. It might not feel great when it's happening, but there is going to be this positive separation. Like you're still going to love this person. They're still going to love you. There's going to be peace even during this separation. And yeah, there might be some grieving the connection, grieving the loss of it. It's not going to, feel the best, but the love is still there and the love is going to remain. I really feel for most of you watching, you are going to come back together with this person. It's not going to be like a permanent separation, okay? For some of you, it will be, and then you're going, a new soulmate is coming into your life. But I do feel for most of you, this separation is going to be temporary with your person. You're both going to do your work and heal and come back together. Because the love feels very authentic to me. It doesn't feel like a karmic connection. It doesn't feel hot and cold. Like the energy I'm getting from this is that even if the two of you are not together, you still wish nothing but the best for each other. And the love does not fade even when you are apart. So I would imagine for a lot of you, you're probably actually going to be coming back together with this person. Okay. We also have I love you forever and divine timing. Okay, so this is all happening in divine timing, and that could also be why you're receiving a lot of messages about this before it does happen. Because like I said earlier, this is a part of your path. This is a part of the divine plan. Chances are you and your person both knew this was coming long before you incarnated. Like this is just a part of the lessons you have to go through in this lifetime. Something you both knew was coming and knew would be for your highest good of development. Okay. Yeah, we have right person, wrong time. You are my everything. Let's get out one more card. Or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, we have please come back. We're not taking the card that came under it. I mean, it's forgive me, so that could still apply, but okay. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like for a lot of you watching, this person is coming back into your life. And look at this, by the way, it's in rainbow order. That's interesting. I know we're missing orange and purple, but it is in rainbow order. And rainbows represent new beginnings and hope on the horizon and beauty after a time of struggle and maybe suffering, okay? Maybe rainbows are one of the symbols you see related to this connection, or maybe those are some of the signs you've been seeing about them. After stormy days or tough times, there is going to be beauty that follows it. And rainbows are freaking amazing. They're one of the most beautiful natural phenomena that happens, in my opinion, okay? So I think this is going to end up being a blessing in disguise. And for a lot of you, you're going to be coming back together with this person after you heal and after the storm passes. And I don't think that they're going to be able to get you off their mind during this separation. They're still going to be thinking about you. You're still going to be thinking about them. All right, so let's get out some tiles and charms. This is for bonus info and confirmation. I'm going to roll the astro dice for us first. So you might see their zodiac sign come out here, names, initials, symbols, you name it. Okay, so we have Pisces coming out first. Somebody could be a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising sign. We also have Saturn. Somebody could have Pisces and Saturn. or Saturn in Pisces. And then this is North Node. Yes, this is the symbol of North Node. So somebody could have a Pisces North Node. Those could be identifiers for you. The North Node, I'm an amateur astrologer, so bear with me here for a moment, you guys, because I'm still learning. But the North Node typically represents lessons we're meant to learn in this lifetime, or things we're meant to experience and embrace in this lifetime, I should say. Whereas South Node is like past karmic lessons we're meant to evolve away from. So maybe look into your North Node, especially for those of you out there that have Pisces for your North Node, or maybe just examine that. And if anybody is super awesome and wants to comment the Pisces North Node years, you are more than welcome to. I would love you for that. So, okay, let's get some more stuff out. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot coming through about there being a light at the end of the tunnel here with the lighthouse. We also have a cross. We have the letter Y. We have a lollipop here. And then we have a white heart. This is so beautiful. You and this person really love each other. Like, the love is actually pure. The love is true and it's unconditional. And even if you're not communicating, even if you're not speaking to each other, I don't think the love is going to change at all whatsoever. The love is really sweet and it's pure and it's real. Okay. Okay, so we have a B and an E. They came out first. We have R, K, A. Seeing bear. Bears could be an important symbol. Maybe you've been seeing those. We also have an S. Yeah, bears. I don't know, something about bears. Beaker. I don't know how to spell beaker, but I would assume maybe that's it. Beakers. I don't know if anybody wants to comment. Oh, you know what? Take a look at that, you guys. I don't know, maybe somebody likes science with beaker coming out. We have break. Wow. We have break, we have breaks. That's crazy. I can't even believe that just happened. I mean, I can, because that, you know, this is how it works, but wow, we have break or breaks. Yeah, some of you are going to be releasing this connection for a period of time to heal, and then, you know, coming back together or meeting someone new. So, all right, you guys. Wow, this ended up being a very intense reading. We're going to get you a couple of personal messages from universe now to reset the energy. I would encourage you to take a couple deep breaths or grab a glass of water if you would like to do that. Pause the reading if you need a moment to focus on bringing your energy back to you again. Do as you please. If you haven't gotten a chance to yet, I would love it if you would like the video and subscribe. Even if this isn't your favorite message in the world, you know, if it's resonated, let me know by liking it, and we'd love to have you join our community over here. I'm not doing an extended for today's reading, but I also have a Patreon and a YouTube membership, and both of those have different exclusive and extended readings. So if you like my channel, if you like my reading styles and resonate with my work, I would encourage you to check one or both of those out. If you would like to, there's a link below in the description box. Okay, so one card here is the Dove, your first message. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. And then your affirmation of the day, I encourage you to affirm with me. You can do that by commenting it down below. The only approval I need is my own. Worrying about what others think is only a distraction to living courageously. Nobody knows your needs better than yourself. Beautiful, you guys. I want to thank you so much again for being here today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and until next time, bye for now.